Hello again. Caught a little bit of Fox News, and they were talking about the deal that Barack Obama made, again circumventing Congress, trading 5 known mass murderers for what appears to be a traitor. But I don't want to talk about Sergeant Bowie. I think I've made enough videos on him for a while. What I want to talk about is what one of the talking heads spoke about as he was talking to Megyn Kelly. And what you have to ask yourself is how many of our military died, were killed, or severely wounded capturing those 5 radical extremist Muslims that Obama turned back to the enemies. That by itself is an impeachable offense. What he's done is he's re-energized the Taliban. Do you not think these 5 are having the time of their life? They're probably raping little boys, or they're raping little girls. That's what they're probably doing right now. They're celebrating their freedom. They haven't been with women for 12 years. Or with little boys for 12 years. In Qatar, they have access to both. Qatar has a stronghold for Al-Qaeda, right in Qatar. And the word now is that these 5 are allowed to roam freely around the city. Yeah. How many men are going to die, American men or women are going to die once these 5 insane radical murderers return to the battlefield? And again, how many died in the process of capturing them? You think Obama cares? He could give a damn. Obama signed into law for him and Michael and for his children lifetime Secret Service protection. Bill Clinton and that skag that he's married to, Hillary Rotten Clinton, were the last presidents and first ladies to receive lifetime protection. The Bushes received it for 10 years after leaving office. Obama wrote one of his executive orders changing it back again. So he and his brood and Michael, they'll have Secret Service for the rest of their miserable lives. They don't care about what we have to deal with. He wants to continue to disarm us. The whole thing is completely insane. It's completely insane. You couldn't write a book, or anyone would think it to be anything other than fiction. They couldn't begin to imagine all of this insanity, all of these phony scandals. Have we heard anything about the IRS? I don't think so. Have we heard anything about Obamacare? I don't think so. Have we heard anything about NSA? I don't think so. How about the Harry Rosen scandal? I don't think so. How about Fast and Furious? I don't think so. What are we going to hear about Benghazi? It doesn't matter what's uncovered. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they find. What are you going to do with the information? Who are you going to give it to prosecute? Who are you going to prosecute? Obama? He's untouchable. Eric H. Holder Jr., who's going to prosecute him? The FBI? They're as corrupt as hell. If the FBI wasn't corrupt, don't you think they would have done a thorough investigation on the IRS? They didn't talk to one of the injured parties, not a single one of them. There was only 285 to choose from. Anyway, I feel like I'm repeating myself. You have to ask yourself a question. When we go, what are we going to leave for our children? And what are we going to leave for their children? I got to believe we're probably very close to 18 trillion. And it's not going to stop. Not with this corrupt, criminal, dysfunctional administration. But who can change it? Who can stop it? It appears that no one can. I hope I'm wrong. But every indicator says that I'm not. What do you think? I told you what I think.